The H&K VP9, let's go. We are going to dive up close with the H&K VP9. Just like all my guns, I prefer to carry them in an M2 Tactical Solutions holster. By far the most comfortable holster, especially for appendix. That's my go-to holster. Again, there's a discount code in the description and also on the screen here. Let's start from the bottom, work our way up. Magazine. You have a metal magazine. Very high quality, very durable, just like most HK pistols. Holds 15 rounds of 9mm. You can also get 10-round magazines for those who don't live in a free state. Moving on, you do have two cutouts on the frame here, so if you do need to rip a magazine out, it helps you get a better purchase on that for double feeds or malfunctions, what have you. Just like the VP9 SK, I think the best part about the VP9 is the grip. I think the grip is the most comfortable out of any polymer striker-fired handgun out there. The grip handle is very modular. If you take out that roll pin right there, you pop that out, you slide the back strap off, you take one side insert out, you take the other side insert out, and you can customize this grip however is most comfortable for you. Each one of those three panels has three different sizes, a small, medium, and large, and you can mix and match them to figure out what grip feels the best for you. And like most of my guns, I have a set of Talon grips on here. Totally not necessary, but I love the way the rubberized Talon grips feel. So the rail on the VP9, like most full-size pistols, it is a standard 1913 Picatinny rail. You can pretty much put any light laser, whatever you want to put on there. As you see, I went with the Inforce APLC. So the VP9 is very ambi. The magazine release is a trigger-style European paddle release on the trigger guard, and it is 100% ambi on left and right side of the gun. Me personally, I will use my trigger finger when operating the mag release on here. It is just by far much faster than coming across and trying to hit a standard magazine release. The slide stop slide release is also ambi. You have a good size one on the left side of the pistol, and then on the right side for you lefties, or if you're shooting with your support hand, it is a very large. Next, let's talk about this trigger. The VP9 definitely has one of the nicest trigger out of all striker-fired pistols out there. Once again, the gun is unloaded. It has a very clean take-up, a crisp wall, and a very clean, smooth break. The reset is short. Let me turn the other side so you can see. Up from there, we have this slide. Again, H&K calls it a hostile finish. A hostile environment finish is what they call, but they hold up very well, and that's all that matters. You have rear cocking serrations and front cocking serrations, however you choose to run that slide. It won't make a difference with the H&K VP9. Also on the back of the gun here, you have these charging supports. I didn't really go over much about them in the VP9 SK review. They are very nice if someone has trouble racking the slide. It gives you a little bit better purchase with these charging supports. If someone does not like them, they can easily be removed. You remove the rear sight, the charging supports lift out, you can put in a filler, blank fillers, put that rear sight back in, and if it bothers you, you can get rid of them. I leave mine in really just for one-handed manipulations. That's the only advantage I see with them. The stock VP9 sights don't have that ledge for one-handed manipulations. I have a set of Trijicon HDs on here, and those are going to be much better for one-handed manipulations, but worst case, you can use the charging support as well. The other thing I'll caution you on is they are polymer and they can break. I was a little too aggressive on my belt, and I did break one of the charging supports. So the back of the gun in this little hole right here is a striker indicator. It shows red when the striker is cocked, and when you depress the trigger, it goes away. It's very hard to see on camera, but very, very easy to see in person. Again, it doesn't show you if the gun is loaded or not, it just shows you if the striker is cocked. Talking about the sights, you have a couple different options from H&K. The luminescent sights is what this one came with. The luminescent sights are the ones that absorb light during the daytime. When it gets dark, they glow, but only for a limited amount of time. So if it's in the safe for a day or two, those sights are not going to glow. What I do with most of my pistols is a Trijicon HDs. I love the Trijicon HDs, that bright front orange or yellow, green sight, whatever one you choose, the blacked out rear. I just think they are the fastest defensive pistol sights on the market. Taking the VP9 apart is very simple, just like most modern day striker fired pistols. You lock the slide to the rear using the slide stop, slide release. This here is your takedown lever. Rotate that down, send the slide forward, and it slides right off. Most of the time with H&K, you do not need to pull the trigger. Everything with H&K is usually over-engineered, a little heavier duty than it needs to be, and I appreciate that. Continuing to disassemble the slide, take out your recoil. It is a metal recoil spring. Next, your barrel slides right out, and you have field stripped your pistol. These H&K barrels are very high quality. They're made from Cannon grade steel. Some of their barrels have been tested up to 91,000 rounds. Most of their new guns get tested around 5,000 rounds, but some of these barrels have been tested over 90,000 rounds. To reassemble the pistol, barrel slides right back in. Then with your recoil spring, the side that has the slot on it, not the solid side, goes towards the front. So again, slice in the recoil spring goes towards the front of the pistol. So you get your recoil spring, that goes right back in. Then on the pistol, line it up, lock the slide to the rear, push up the takedown lever, function check, and you are back in business. So your VP9 is going to be 7.3 inches in length, 5.4 inches in height. The width is the same as the VP9 SK at 1.3 inches. Your barrel is slightly over 4, and then your sight radius is 6.3 inches. The weight with an empty magazine is just over 25 inches. As far as sizes, it is slightly bigger than a Glock 19 and slightly smaller than a Glock 17. It is right in between the size of those two pistols. I know the VP9 can shoot much further than 50 yards bench rested, but that's not how we test it here. We will go back to 50 yards standing and see if we can hit those steel targets way down there. Back it up a little. See what we can do at the 75-yard mark. Three for 5 at 75 yards. Let's go a little further. We are now at 100 yards with the VP9. Wish me luck. Can you see the steel? Way down there. Yeah, what was that, 3 for 5, 4 for 5? We'll see. We'll have to check the footage. Dot torture time with the VP9. Overall, not too bad. My big problem has been the first shot out of the holster. First shot low, first shot low, first shot low, first shot low, 3 shots low. I'm rushing too much when I come out of the holster, so I gotta slow that down. So overall, I will give the VP9 2 big thumbs up, just like the VP9 SK, because it is a great pistol, it's very reliable, has a fantastic grip, a solid trigger, and once again, I know aesthetics shouldn't matter, but damn, this is Batman's gun. This is just sexy as all you know what. Thank you again for watching my videos. Please do me a favor, if you like the video, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button. Really helps us out here on this channel more than you can even imagine. I'm gonna go do some more shooting. I will see you next time. Peace. VP9 and the front sight fell out. It's Trijicon HDs and it's normally a bright front orange sight. And it just fell out. What the hell? See if we can keep on shooting. Now it's about a week later. I just got my new Trijicon HD front sight in, A+ to Trijicon. Called them. I said I had like 15,000 rounds on it and that front orange sight fell out. They sent me a new one, priority mail, really fast. Didn't give me a hard time about it. Perfect customer service. Nothing more I could ask for. Oh, let's not go. Stick the gun in my pants. Oh.